FC24、PS5 版、プロクラブ、パブリック放送、誰でも参加 OK、悪口は禁止。配信スケジュールは、こちらから https://www.twitch.tv/BAISUKI_FC。人集まったら3142。最初は532でやってみます。昨日の放送のアンサーとして、 参加いいですか？はい。参加どうぞ。好きなところどうぞ。こんばんは。参加できますか？はい。ありがとうです。よろしくお願いします。 昨日は時間帯によってすごく良かったですね。涙が出ました W。こんばんは、参加してもよろしいですか？はい。参加どうぞ。ありがとうございます。練習あるのみで損保、頑張ります。同じく、頑張ります。昨日、ウィングバックの初見の方が何点か決めてたじゃないですか。ああいうのができるのが理想的だと思います。
Mission accomplished when last we saw this gifted player. When you enter the history books, it's a moment to drink in. And as officially speaking, the club's all-time leading scorer now, every reason to expect more attacking excellence today. We're live on EA TV.
今までのうちの放送ではできなかった動きで。
One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Well, let's see about the cross. Well, not the best clearance. He's got to have a go here. Body on the line. And the defenders know they need to get tighter. Great block again. Ahmed. Bulut. Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Ndri. Could still be dangerous.
C.
What a block! Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Happy to shoot. And the keeper throws himself at the ball.
C.
Thank you.
Who can they pick out? Great defending here. Cross could be useful. Oh, splendid skill. In it goes! Well, the pressure has been mounting, and now they have the lead.
Yes.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Good weight on that pass. And defensive play to be applauded. Pugh. Ahmed. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, he's a good all-round player. When he's closing the ball down, he does it at pace. When he's linking up the play, he's good at that. But his real attribute and his threat is when he runs in behind defenders.
And he's got it scored to level it again. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Pugh. Ndri. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And take it away. It's with Araujo. Now can they make something happen? Araujo. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Promising possession, this. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Nice.
And big trouble, get the ball rolling again. It's going to be interesting to see how they plan to react to this setback. Not quite the cross he was hoping for. Big trouble moving the ball forward. What can they do from this position? Unable to keep the ball that time. Bulut. Ahmed. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. Ahmed. Pugh. Bulut. Ahmed. Passing it accurately. Park. Played into the box. Well, no problems defensively. Ndri. Bulut. Ahmed. Running with the ball confidently. Ahmed. And back now with Park. Gustafsson has it. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Beautiful pass. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Oh, nice ball. Very quick thinking there. Well, there we have it. We're at the halfway mark now, here at Wembley.
ナイス。
And we're back underway with big trouble looking to find a route back into this game.
Switch から1名
And
参
after
加。
the cross, a tremendous block. Excellent defending. Ndri. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. What to like about that pass? It's with Araujo. Bulut. Good use of the ball as they look to extend their lead. And an astute piece of defending. Could be. It's in. They're looking really relaxed and confident and not giving the opposition
Nice.
much of a look in. Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Well, he's lost it. Beckerman, and big trouble, looking dangerous here. Crossing possibilities. Well, in fairness, the keeper had plenty to think about that time. Pew. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball.
Well, I have to say, the crowd are right. They need to start winning the ball back higher up the pitch.
Lennon. Now, big trouble finding space on the flank. Conte. Terrific block. Intercepted effortlessly. Effective press. Chance to get themselves back into it. And it goes to reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking.
ゴールライン。
Ndri. It's with Araujo. And continues his run. But the danger averted for now. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. Well, credit to her for a brave piece of goalkeeping.
Well, she's read that so well, hasn't she? She was so quick off her line.
Pew. And he takes it away. Bulut. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Chance to cross. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Park. Pugh. Might be able to set up the chance. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss.
C.
And O'Connor here. King. Down by a goal. This could be the final opportunity to snatch something. Cross blocked. And that was a very fine read. Possession lost. The fans want to see a shot. Well, this late corner could represent their last chance to equalise. They take it short. Delivered into the box. Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. Ndri. Ahmed. Good tackle. Well, they're attacking, but time is the great enemy. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Araujo. Ndri. Gustafsson has it. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserve their
一
victory.
旦戻ります。こんばんは。参加よろしいでしょうか。はい。そしたら、練習がてら3142やってみましょう。基本的に442ベースなんですけど、中央の CM が折りすぎてしまうので、アンカー1枚入れて、CM が攻撃に専念できるようにしようというのが、コンセプトです。 中央の CM というのは LCM と RCM です。なるべく LCM と RCM が前に向いてプレイしたいです。全員入りました？はい。はい。お願いします。中盤の枚数は多いので、ボールダッシュしてから焦らずパスコースはあると思います。ただ、一応、可能であれば、第一選択肢は ST への小カウンターを狙いたいです。
mission accomplished when last we saw this gifted player. When you enter the history books, it's a moment to drink in. And as officially speaking, the club's all-time leading scorer now, every reason to expect more attacking excellence today. The action is next on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Clean challenge. Looks as though he's alone in the centre. It might end up being a genuine chance. Bulut. Another perfect position to read it. Gonzalez on the ball. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. It might be the moment to get them ahead. There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Yamada.
If there's John Scott in the stadium, can you please make yourself known to the nearest steward? Thank you.
And the cross comes to nothing.
C.
And Johnson has it. It's with Gonzalez. Incisive pass. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. So a throw in here.
B.
Teammates available. Totti. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. An almost instinctive clearance and a corner now.
B.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Half-hearted clearance. Well, threat averted. That's a lovely ball. Well, just the tackle that was needed.
C.
Sanchez. Delivered into the box. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. A foul, but advantage played. Totti. This could be troublesome. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Ballack. It needs an accurate cross. And not a great cross, making the goalkeeper's job rather easy. Yamada. Did well to win the ball back. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Park. Back with Ramos. Aymar. Released it nicely. Chance to cross. Interception to snuff out the danger. Pugh. Bulut. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? And the keeper collects under a bit of pressure.
C.
Getting forward. A fine reading of the situation. Pugh. Bulut. Park. An alert intervention. Ballack. Well, space for them here. On the ball, Ballack. Superbly read and executed.
B.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances.
B.
On the ball, Ballack. And the cross into the middle. Corner kick awarded. And let's see if this will help them add to their lead. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes. The first half here comes to an end.
C. Nice.相手は4141。
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. And cutting it out. He's going forward well here. And what a magical save it was! Now sending it in. Losing possession a bit easily. Can he do it? Oh, just look at that! I don't mind saying, that is out of this world! Spectacular! 3 goals without reply. Use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Bulut. It's with Araujo. And passing it well. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Totti. Can he find the right pass? Ballack. This looks promising. And played the pass well. That's how to rob them of possession. Ogawa.
C.
And into the last 30 minutes now. Well, possession is the watchword inside their own territory. Targets available, cross comes in. Not really the ideal clearance. And danger still. Cleared away comprehensively. Park. And that still a chance. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
C.
Has eyes for goal. And foiled by the post. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Is it going to be? Tenacious tackling. Excellent defending there. Into the final 20 minutes. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Yamada. Read it superbly to take back possession. Really showing off his wide range of passing skills. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender.
B.
Aymar. Totti. Balak. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. And showing fine vision. And nothing comes of that attack.
B.
Well, nearly there. This game almost over. And looking at the fans, Stuart, they appear to me to be more than a bit gutted. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Nice.
And Johnson now. Ramos. On the ball, Gonzalez. Delightful pass. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Aymar. Can he make it count? That is how to keep it out of the net. And easily intercepted. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Well, not so fast. The referee says penalty, and maybe a late glimmer of hope for them. Well, they really need this. Oh, he's guessed correctly and saved it.
C.
And he's fired over the corner. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Really nice ball. And there it is! That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
Oh dear, Derek, that was a worrying display.
惜しい。ナイス。一旦戻ります。人少ないので、もう少し5バックにします。 W。じらすでお願いします。はい。またお願いします。テイクさん落ちました。1試合行きます。戻ったら連絡ください。W。 参加者募集中。
It doesn't get much better than being able to call yourself the record scorer for a football club. But last time out, we saw him make history and revel in the moment. Now the prospect of more goals from this highly gifted footballer who rarely fails to deliver on the pitch. Stay with us, we'll have it all for you coming up next on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Thor. Is it going to end up being productive for them? And disappointing that it's gone out of play. Ndri. Good high press. Pew. Pew. It's with Araujo. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he's so dangerous in the air, but it's not just his aerial ability, it's his movement in the box that buys him that little bit of space to get on the end of crosses. Whether it's in front of defenders or drifting in behind them, he always seems to be in the right place.
Can they create something from here? Well, there's a textbook example of how to press the ball. Well, let's get more details on the injury situation from our pitchside reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Real concern for the bench now, because it looks like he landed with his elbow underneath his body, and that's causing him some serious pain at the moment.
Cheers, Jeff. Park.
B.
Pew. And he takes on the shot. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper.
C.
Voutens. It's with Novak. Ndri. It's with Araujo. Gustafsson has it. Really getting stuck in defensively. Elliott. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising.
B.
Voutens. Oh, she's broken things up magnificently. Gustafsson might be able to set up the chance. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
よく決めた。
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Thorpe. Paletta. Baran. Oh, showing good patience. The delivery. And the corner kick it is. What can they do with this one as they look for inspiration? And there's the delivery. And a simple clearance, a good one. That's a very impressive piece of defending. Paletta. Well, it wasn't a straightforward save, but credit to her. Short corner it is. Elliott electing to cross into the centre. Paletta. Textbook defending inside the box. Bulut. Well, half-time coming up shortly and the home side on top. Stuart, interested to get your critique.
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they...
It might be. It could be up for grabs. And it's gone behind for the corner. Over it comes. Well, from that position, he really should be doing more to work the goalkeeper. Pugh. Possession lost. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. That is how to keep it out of the net. And nicely over the top. A deft clearance. Well, possession ceded. Bulut. Ahmed. One minute of stoppage time has been added on. Baran. A good vision there. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Nice.「自分で決めに行くのがナイスです」相手は4123。
So back underway and an intriguing second half in prospect. Well, racing away here and crossed in there. Just the clearance that was needed. Ahmed. Putting so much effort into winning back possession. Nielsen with it. Still trailing, but they're upping the pressure. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Paletta. Good distribution. He could pick out a teammate. Unable to make the mark with that cross. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Promising pass. Just knocked it out of there. Well, over the top, but it will go through to the keeper. Giving it a real go in the wide area. And the cross goes in. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. And the counter looks on here. Options available. They're showing good defensive judgment. Into the advanced position. Chance maybe.
Well, they're creating chances. They now just need to take one of them. Mind you, what a save that was.
Playing with plenty of zest and energy on the front foot once more. Ahmed. Oh yes, what a pass. Really getting stuck in. Taking care of business defensively here. Ndri. And there's the feed into the box. But keeper's ball. They'll be disappointed with that delivery.
See.
Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Good-looking sequence. But nothing comes of it. Able to skip past his man. Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here.
B.
Good use of advantage.
We've had a pair of keys handed into reception. Please can you go to reception?
Nice switch of play. Ndri. And a throw-in forthcoming. Just 15 minutes remaining. Robinson. Oh, great vision. Just cleared away in the nick of time. Great vision to switch the play. Raven. And defensive play to be applauded. Gustafsson has it. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. Throw-ins given. It's with Robinson. Thorpe. It's a weighted pass. The verdict is offside here. On the ball in an attacking position, but they've got to do something positive quickly. No-nonsense clearance. Elliott. High-quality defending. Gustafsson. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. And played in. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one.
C.
Well, that'll be a free kick. Raven. Tremendous challenge. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Being pressed and pressed high. Park. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Nice.
Well, Derek, it was a really...
内緒です。またお願いします。おつわりでした。落ちます。ありがとうございました。はい、またお願いします。参加者募集中。
Everyone on tenterhooks. You can feel the tension because there's so much on the line. If they win, they make it through to the promotion match. It is that simple. Do they have the mental fortitude necessary? This confrontation is live, coming up on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for...
検索お願いします。はい。
There's more tension in the air than usual, and you can understand why. If they get the victory today, they'll be assured of a place in the promotion match. And that is nothing to be sniffed at. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And the hope is they'll be able to move on from here to a promotion match place. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, thanks, Derek. What a game we have in store here. The motivation couldn't be any higher. A win here, and they'll get themselves a promotion match. It should be exciting.
Nas.
As a footballer, you desperately want to be involved in these matches. So much on the line, and this is the first promotion game. The players had better be ready for what the opposition will throw at them. This promises to be special. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And today it's their first promotion match in this division. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, this is a big game for them. Yes, they've done well up to this point, but this will...
こんばんは、参加よろしいですか？はい。よろしくお願いします。 はい、よろしくお願いします。パブリック放送参加者募集中。
A team in tremendous form, as evidenced by a run of 3 straight wins, giving the players a huge impetus to keep excelling. Today, make no mistake about it, they have their sights set on a 4th consecutive triumph. Stay with us for all the live action on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Well, what a good run this side are on. 3 wins on the bounce, and you can see why. They're determined, they're very mobile, and they have some excellent players. They'll be hard to beat today, that's for sure.
Ahmed. It's looking promising. Nicely timed tackle. Adu. Tevez. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. And really meat and drink to the keeper under the circumstances. Well, we simply had to feature him today after he broke the club's goal-scoring record in his last appearance.
Well, he's got the record, but he's such a good goal scorer. I'd expect him to add a lot more to his tally. Starting today, what a talent he is.
Well, tremendous block. Diamond. Pugh. And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass.
C.
And a throw-in it's going to be. Crossing opportunity. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
Rojas with it. Ndri. And back now with Park. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Balogun.
Attention, Jonathan Hayes. That's
Adu.
Jonathan Hayes. Please meet your daughter at guest relations. Thank you.
And football friends now in potentially a dangerous position. But timely defending when it mattered. Pugh. Bulut. Park. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Balogun. Ibrahim. Moving the ball effectively. Good ball over the top. Thumped clear. Trying his luck. Will this corner bear fruit for them? Well, over the top it goes. He didn't miss by an awful lot. Pugh. Diamond. Pugh. Ndri. Well, possibilities inside the box. He's trying to create something. Pawłowski. Good through ball. Well, no stopping him. Tevez. And a long way out. Oh, tremendous goal! A long way out, but took it on. A memorable finish.
Well, as you can see, this is a great bit of skill. He hits it perfectly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant strike.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Ahmed. Oh, tremendous vision. And it might be. And having a go! Well, couldn't keep it. Ambitious effort. And off the woodwork. And you might say rather unlucky given the degree of difficulty involved.
Well, what a goal that would have been. That's a brilliant strike.
Araujo. Pew. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. And that's great work to keep it in play. So approaching half-time, and the visitors have a bit of work ahead of them. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking play. It's all been a bit too slow. If they can pass it into their front areas with more quality, switch play quicker, and be more positive in 1v1 situations, I think they'll get back into this.
Diamond. And passing it well. And take it away. And a goal! Calls for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. But look at the defenders. They lose their concentration, become sloppy with their marking, and as a result, they find the ball in the back of their net. Just not good enough.
So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage. In.
惜しい。ナイス。こんばんは。こんばんは W。人少ないですけど W。友達と一緒に行ってもいいですか?
So back underway and an intriguing second half in prospect. Pew. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Corner given. Delivering it. Good clearance. Interception to snuff out the danger. Ahmed. Gustafsson. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. And let's give credit to the defending. And foul it is then. Escobar. And a good-looking ball. Is he going to put it away? Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Pawłowski. Really good attacking play. Has eyes for goal. Excellent block. Playing it in. Well, you can't really head them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. Well, another corner following on from the last one. Cleared away. Now in a more than decent position. Diamond. Racing away here. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Well, he did his best to place that one, but a disappointing end result.
Well, as those stats tell us, their attacking play today has been exceptional. Defenders have come out at the right time, the midfielder completely dominated the game, and the front player's movement has been excellent.
Yes, they're having a field day in attack, and here they come again. And football friends unable to keep the ball. Ahmed. Well, had no intention of losing out. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. 20 minutes to go in this one. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. And cutting inside. Winning the ball back. What can she do from here? Has the strength to hang on to it. Well, he opted for power, but off the frame of the goal.
Well, I think that should have been a goal. He's wasted a big chance there.
Effective looking pass. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Takes on the shot. Well, it turned out to be fairly routine for the keeper in the end. Pugh. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. On the ball, Rojas. And a tidy challenge. Tevez. And nicely over the top. And the cross goes in. And an effective clearance. Ndri. Pugh. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back.
C.
Bulut. Pugh. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And football friends come away with it. Excellent ball over the top. And the flag does go up, offside. Gustafsson. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Difficult to stop him. Ibrahim. And passing it well. And whipped into the box. Not the most confident clearance. Very quick thinking there. Intense pressure. And that will be all for this game anyway, and defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance from...
惜しい。ナイス。こんばんは、参加いいでしょうか。はい。
Mission accomplished when last we saw this gifted player. When you enter the history books, it's a moment to drink in. And as officially speaking, the club's all-time leading scorer now, every reason to expect more attacking excellence today. Follow every twist and turn right here on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Diamond. Credit to them for winning back possession. Not giving him a moment's peace. Can he find the right pass? It's with Araujo. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, the game plan of the coach is to get the ball into the front players as quickly as possible. He is the player to do it. He's brilliant with his back to goal. He'll link up the play, and he's key to the way they play the game.
Well, it wouldn't stay in play for them. Goal kick. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. They need to get tighter here. And there the move ends for now. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
よく決めた。
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. That's a good pass. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up.
C.
It is to be a throw-in. And back now with Park. Not a great pass. And he's waiting in the centre, unaccompanied. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. This looks promising out wide. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Oh, brilliant technique. I'm not sure about you, Stuart, but I thought that was going in.
Well, so did I. But in the end, it comes to nothing. But what a great strike it was. It was hit so sweetly.
Broad. That's a lovely ball. Not all that convincing defensively. And a time for cool heads. And teammates to play it to. Clean challenge. Diamond. Lot to like about that pass. There to win it back. Carvalho. Good example of pressing without the ball. It's with Carlson. Possession changing hands. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. And that is offside. Broad. Wasted possession again. Sek. Adebayor. Ogawa. Can he play it in? Well, fine use of the ball. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. And the keeper more than equal to it. Araujo. Park. Ogawa. That's a good ball. And players waiting in the centre. Genuine chance. Well, a powerful effort, but just wide.
C.
Carvalho. Farnerood. Good idea. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Sanchez has it. Might be able to set up the chance. That is really alert defending, just when the situation looked dangerous. And the referee's whistle. That will conclude the first half here at Wembley.
Nice. Nice. 内容自体は良くないけど、ナイス集中です。
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Long way out. Ogawa. Veirinen. And giving it away. An attack full of promise. Oh, big opportunity. Oh, my word. There's excellent timing for you. What a challenge. Sick. Well, no danger now. And a timely intervention. It's with Araujo. Released it nicely. Top-class defending. And that puts them in position. A decisive clearance it was. Nicely blocked. Well, an opportunity from the corner to get right back into this one.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
And making sure it wasn't problematic. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it.
We've had a pair of keys handed into reception. Please, can you go to reception if you've lost your keys?
Distributing it well. 30 minutes to go then. Well, is it going to end up being productive for them? Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it.
C.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? And putting paid to the danger. They might be able to get in now. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. No let-up on the pressing front. And this to level it. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment. So, a level contest, 1-1. Now with Park. Adebayor. Teamwork and passing in evidence. A chance to whip it in. And tidy defensive play. Good run, very much in control of the situation. And a useful cross. Oh, but claimed by the goalkeeper. 20 minutes to go in this one. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Araujo. Ogawa. And back now with Park. Adebayor. Moving into the advanced position. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. And a chance for him on the flank. Firing it towards goal! Well, it wasn't quite as dangerous as I thought it might be. Ogawa. An effective challenge. Teammates available. Oh, nice ball. And the danger cleared. Ogawa.
Hi.
It's with Araujo. Park. Adebayor. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. And still on the lookout for the goal that could be so important at this juncture. Well, going for power from there, but not worrying the goalkeeper in the slightest. Park. Ogawa. Park. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Surely! Shot blocked, but still alive. Blocked again. And now a corner. Can they take advantage of it? And there's the delivery. And the goalkeeper really exuding confidence. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. And that'll be offside. Well, a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. Adebayor. And that is a below-par pass. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. How about the cross? And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated, and goals very much part of the equation. Stuart, as always, interested to get your final analysis.
Well, Derek, it was a really good game between two evenly matched teams. Both had their moments, but neither side really deserved to lose this one.
低い位置でこねてロスとして毎日負けてるじゃないですか。それやめましょう。 こんばんは、よろしくお願いします。はい。お願いします。落ちます。おつわりでした。またお願いします。はい、またお願いします。
The prize today is considerable. Win the game and make it through to the promotion match. A big test of every player's character. This is EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And if all goes to plan, they can progress to a promotion match. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, Derek, a win here and they will get themselves a promotion match. They just need to keep their nerve and put in a decent performance.
Bulut. Now, options are plenty. A fine reading of the situation. Well, that's eye-catching wide play. Must take the lead here. Good piece of defending. Well, we simply had to feature him today after he broke the club's goal-scoring record in his last appearance.
As you mentioned, the record was broken last time out, but expect more today. This is a player that's hungry for goals and has the ability to keep scoring them.
Now look at this. They might be able to cash in here. Half-hearted clearance. Casade. Jurgensen. Opportunity here. Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Now, how about the short corner? And a decent delivery. Can she finish here? Corner once more. Who can they pick out? Just far too close to the goalkeeper. Sick. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? But then the one that goes astray. Bulut. An example of how to press. Sek. Messi. Adebayor. Distributing it well. And stopping the danger. A chance to whip it in. And pull back. Electing to cross into the centre. And not an attempt he'll be terribly proud of.
Well, the hosts have dominated the flow of the game in the last 15 minutes and have looked great going forward. They just need to take one of the chances they've created to get themselves ahead today.
And that was a very fine read. And a chance for him on the flank. Crossing opportunity. Well, full marks for getting past him. Blocking it. Textbook closing down. And now they're on the attack. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. In position to give them the lead, maybe. Will this corner bear fruit for them?
B.
Well, they're going for the short one. Corner again. And taken short. Jurgensen. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. Well, that's one for them to pursue. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Thumped clear.
C.
Well, the keeper's made a good save, but you just sense a goal is coming soon.
Ogawa might be able to set up the chance. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising.
C.
Madanovsky. Takahashi. Kasade. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? An alert piece of defending.
D.
Chi. Takahashi. And unable to keep possession. And we will have just one additional minute. Messi. Diamond. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game.
ナイス。 相手は4312中央攻撃。
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Tenacious tackling, excellent defending there. Plenty of options. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Adebayor. This looks promising. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, nothing comes of it. Casade. Moving the ball effectively. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. De Oliveira. And she's hit it with authority! Goodness gracious me! How about that for technique? You can't strike them much better than that!
Well, here it is again, and just look at this. It's such good technique. It's a wonderful strike from that range.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? On to Messi. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Oh, tremendous vision. Chance to equalise. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is... De Oliveira. Madanovsky. Clean challenge. 30 minutes to go then. Well, possibilities in the centre. They need to get tighter here. Pepe. Really well played pass. Good distribution. And swiftly ending that attack. Araujo. Sek. Regained possession. Hayes. And teammates to play it to. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the position they were in. Ogawa. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Well, not an effort for his own personal scrapbook.
Well, as the stats tell us, they just haven't created enough chances. They need to get the ball into wide areas, get crosses into the box, and then get their front players attacking the ball.
Yes, their creative struggles continue. They need more possession. Casade. Could cross it in here. Excellent block. Bodies forward and the break looks on. They've won back possession. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. How about the cross? Still passing it around with authority. Determined defending. Denied once more. Plenty of support here. A really good pass. Well cleared away. Adebayor. Oh, nice ball. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Now with Pepe. Casade. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? And a chance to whip it in here. What can she do with it now? And let's give credit to the defending. Adebayor. This looks promising out wide. Delivering it into the box. Can he put them in front? He does! And with so little time left, that might be the winner. Wonderful drama.
ナイパナイシュ。
De Oliveira. Decent looking pass. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Sek. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Yes, Derek, sometimes it takes a while to eventually get the better of the opposition, and that was the case here. They kept going.
落ちます。お疲れ様でした。ありがとうございました。祈り。はい、またお願いします。すみません。暑くなりました。またお願いします。ナイスプレイでした。
As a footballer, you desperately want to be involved in these matches. So much on the line, and this is the first promotion game. The players had better be ready for what the opposition will throw at them. This promises to be special. We're live on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And a new experience for them as they make their promotion match debut. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, this is a big game for them. Yes, they've done well up to this point, but this will be tough today. They need to play well.
試合進行してください。アイスパークレックリーング。
Adebayor.
OK。
Might be able to get in behind the defence. And he cuts in from the wing. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Casade. Well, a very important record broken last time out. You're looking at the club's
ユー
new
ロアップデート後に無茶苦茶なサー
He's
バー。
got the record, but he's such a good goal scorer. I'd expect him to add a lot more to his tally starting today. What a talent he is.
Now can they make something happen? A disappointing end to the move. Adebayor. Well, it wasn't the best of touches, and she couldn't keep it in play, so a throw in here. Struggling to keep the ball. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Sek. And saved by the keeper.
C。
And there's the delivery. Ogawa. Well, they get the ball once more. Now, who can he play it to? Now can she pick out a teammate? No determination there for all to see. There's the cut back. It's a perfect challenge. And nicely over the top. Well, very effective play in possession. Ogawa. Now with Messi. Moving the ball effectively, looking for the right moment. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Really committed herself to the tackle, and a throw in now. Jurgensen. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. And back underway, 1-0 it is. Sek. Well, being pressed here. Takahashi. Casade. And passing it well. Chance to finish. Oh, my goodness. He's caught that so well. A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique. Adebayor. Sanchez with it. Park. On the ball, Sanchez. Doing well to keep possession. Takahashi. Casade. Good through ball. Just cutting off the supply. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Messi. And beating her marker. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Surely! Oh, he's done it! But hang on, offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
Casade, getting the ball forward. He has time to play it over. It's opening up for them. An important interception. Well, nearing the half-time interval, and suffice it to say, they're not making great use of home advantage. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, they've been outplayed in this first half, and they need that half-time whistle to come soon, so they can regroup, change one or two things tactically, and come out with a better attitude in the second 45.
Really good build-up, but no end product. Could pull one back here, and he does! He's thrown his team a lifeline. The belief is back.
Nice.
So the whistle then, we're up the halfway stage. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Ball retention so important. This could level it. Oh, but the keeper with an important save. How important is that?
Well, he should score from there. That's a wasted opportunity. He should beat the keeper from that sort of distance.
Can they put it away? Adebayor. Ogawa. And the danger is averted. Madanovsky. Now with Pepe. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. Plenty of support here. Looking for a teammate. And did just enough defensively. Had a chance to whip it in here. But he keeps going. De Oliveira. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. 30 minutes left for play. A lot of space to attack. Chance to cross. Takahashi. He could pick out a teammate. And a goal! And you've got to say, it definitely took a deflection off the defender. Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Now with Messi. On the ball, Rojas. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? A fine reading of the situation. Pepe. Madanovsky. Hayes. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. Casade. Can he find the right pass? Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Trying to pick out a teammate. Half-hearted clearance. What can she do with it now? And a confident clearance. Casade. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Rojas with it. Bulut. Sanchez with it. And it's with Sanchez. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Messi. This is looking threatening. Well read to ease the pressure. Pepe. Jurgensen. Pepe. Casade. Pulls it back. That's really good and effective physical play. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Messi. And very nicely positioned to win it back. On the ball, Rojas. Messi. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Really vital interception here. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display...
惜しい。ナイス。 全員入りました？大丈夫かな？僕やっぱり CB。
It doesn't get much better than being able to call yourself the record scorer for a football club.
本職なんで、ディフェンスが熱くなりすぎてすみません W。
Now the prospect of more goals from this highly gifted footballer who rarely fails to deliver on the pitch. Stay with us on EA TV for the live action as it happens. And welcome to
どうしても気持ちがこもってしまって W。
every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
The delivery. Just wanted to get it out of there. De Oliveira. And back to the keeper. Madanovsky. Well, that's good defending. Well organised up the back. Nice looking pass. De Oliveira. Casade. He'll take this on. Corner given. Played over. And stopping the danger. Really clever pressing. Takahashi. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Gives it a go. Magnificent defending. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? Great opportunity. Can they cover up? Not too fussy in clearing his lines.
Well, they might be piling on the pressure, but they've got to make it count in those situations, that's for sure.
And winning it back.
Kamu on, Sanflex. Imu, back.
Useful looking position, you've got to say. But a good piece of defending to... Is it going to be? Corner coming up. Who can they pick out? Oh, blocked it! And ably dealt with. Madanovsky. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? Real chance! Making sure nothing came of it. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Can they forge ahead? Oh my word, there's excellent timing for you. What a challenge.
And only soft drinks can be taken down to your
It is
seats.
to be a throw-in.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Can he put them ahead? Was an important piece of defending. Ogawa. It's a weighted pass. And the flag raised. Offside it is.
Well, the visitors very much dictating the tempo over the last 15 minutes or so, and they're playing really well and creating chances. It's surely only a matter of time before they take the lead here.
Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Oh, good. Big chance. Easy meet and turned onto the woodwork. Ogawa. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save.
C.
And short it is. Well shown inside. Well, nowhere close to the goal when all was said and done.
Well, from that sort of position, you should really be testing the goalkeeper. Has to hit the target.
See.
It's not a good attempt.
De Oliveira. Still passing it around with authority. Oh, genuine chance. Well, the conclusion, he's missed the opportunity. Rudy. Adebayor. And space to cross it. And he clears it out of harm's way. Must take the lead here. What a block!
C.
Takahashi. Kasade. Distributing it well. And the cross into the middle. Well, it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through. So a throw in coming up. Gives it a go. Determined defending. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. It's with Blanco. And slipped through beautifully. The first half here comes to an end.
Nice.どうしてもディフェンスは気持ちが入りすぎてしまう W.
So back underway here into the second half. A very timely interception. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Hayes. Ball played nicely. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Now maybe room here for the counter-attack. And let's give credit to the defending. Moving it forward. Options in the centre. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Pressure applied. Wants to attack from the wide areas, but they took care of the situation defensively. Can they forge ahead? And making sure there was no danger in the end. Plenty of options. Is it going to be? Excellent defending. Oh, he's given it. Penalty. And an opportunity now for them to jump in front. Well, there might have been a case for a yellow card, but the referee didn't see it that way.
Well, Derek, it's a foul, yes. A penalty, absolutely. But for me, it's not a yellow card. The ref has got that right.
And a timely penalty save. So the corner played into the box. Well, you can't really head them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. And deciding to go short with this one. Jurgensen. Well, she's certainly not alone. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Oh, he looks threatening. It has to be. And attacking with real pace and devilment. All that was missing was a goal.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's how to counter-attack. It really was a great move.
C.
Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Sek. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Oh, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. And the cross goes in, and they deal with the threat this time. 20 minutes remaining. Takahashi. And they've given back possession easily. On the offensive. Can he put them in front? That is a tackle and a half.
Well, not long left now, but this crowd have been brilliant. Can the players get a winner here?
Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Counter-attacking chance. And whipped into the box. Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. An own goal here. Now with Pepe. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Cuts it back. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. 10 minutes to go. Chi. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreves.
I've got to say, he landed really heavily on his shoulder there and looks like he's in severe pain. But he looks less concerned than the bench, who are worried about him. I think he'll stay on.
Cheers, Jeff. A very good tackle. Well, approaching full time, and this is wearing the look of Mission Impossible for the home side, Stuart.
Well, they've certainly lacked a goal threat up to this
Oh,
point.
Stuart, they've got to score! And a goal! They lead by 2 now, and that allows them to breathe a bit more easily. Rudi. Bulut. Rudi. Well, taken away, he won the ball. Well, can they be creative from here? Cross could be useful. That is how to keep it out of the net. Could be. Was an important piece of defending. And options in the centre. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
You're absolutely right, Derek. They really struggled to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them.
C. さあない。 相手20本シュート打ってたからな。 W。W。今日は次のラストします。アイスパープレックリーイング。はい。4312のフォーメーションですごいですね。4312やりたいですか？今3142でした。いえいえ相手。あ。メンバー会えば4310に強いと思いますけど。やってみます？相手4312のフォーメーションですよね。先ほど主さんおっしゃってたので、そのフォーメーションでシュート20本ですよね。 たまにやってるんですけど、トップ下が難しくて。やってみましょう。一応チームとしては練習してます。了解しました。頑張ります。
The prize today is considerable. Win the game and make it through to the promotion match. A big test of every player's character. And we're with you every step of the way. Live coverage here on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for...
ごめんなさい。ちょっと待って。ポジション失礼しました。あれ。W WWWW W なんかすみません。 4312はフィットすればメタ戦術だと思います。我が軍も練習してますし。
There's more tension in the air than usual, and you can understand why. If they get the victory today, they'll be assured of a place in the promotion match. And that is nothing to be sniffed at. What next? We'll find out on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And the chance is on for them to reserve for themselves a promotion match place. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, Derek, I think this will be tense, but they know a good performance and a victory will give them access to a promotion match. It should be an interesting game.
And back now with Gordy. Can he convert? And the keeper taking it cleanly. Oh, nice ball. And a touch of finesse. Oh, cleared off the line. Alert defending. It's with Araujo. It's with Blanco. Not the pass he had in mind. Yusuf. Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge. And a throw-in it's going to be. How about the cross? Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Oh, Oh, good strike! Well, the goalkeeper's life wasn't made quite as difficult as might have been the case. Bulut. Sek. Oh, terrible mistake by the keeper. Opportunity to go ahead. Oh, a goal! And a moment the goalkeeper would like to forget all about. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. On to Messi. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. Could play it in. He's got to score! And deflected beyond the byline, so a corner here. Can someone get on the end of this? Real chance. A good and fair challenge. Well, there was never any doubt. We were always going to be highlighting him after his exploits in the last match, breaking the club's goal-scoring record.
Yeah, what a goal scorer, but I'm sure there's still a lot more to come from this player, including today maybe. It's a remarkable achievement.
Promising sequence. But nothing comes of it. Incisive pass. Now, was that the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity? Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Well, you have to categorise that as a missed opportunity. Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. Yusuf. In danger of giving it away. And having a goal! And a goal, it was served up on a silver platter for him.
W. さあない W.
2-0. Park. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Yusuf. Good run, very much in control of the situation.
クリアが遅すぎますね。GK だからなのか。
Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Oh, what an opportunity! A goal! And it's very much game on here!
ライパ。
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently.
このフォメの宿命です W.
And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Yusuf. So approaching half-time, and the visitors have a bit of work ahead of them. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, it's certainly been an open game with chances for both teams. But they must start winning some of those individual battles, particularly in the wide areas, if they're going to get anything out of this.
Yusuf. Christian. Perfect challenge. Can he find the right pass? Oh, that's a super ball over the top. Not really the ideal clearance. Can they get in behind them? Well, it looked as though they might be in just for a second or two. Decides to shoot. No problems for the keeper. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team.
ナイス。これは GK のせいではないです。
And the ball is rolling
こ
again.
のフォメやるときはある程度固定メンバーじゃないと難しいで
Let's
す。
see how the second half plays out here. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. And strong play here. Schmidt. Suzuki. Bouchard. And the Kings now in potentially a dangerous position. He got in the way of that cross. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. And back
ま
now
だ
with
やるなら
Gordie.
参加したいです。
Messi. Oh, they've lost the ball. Into the advanced position. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. This could be the equaliser. Not
ありがとう
testing
ご
the
ざい
keeper
ます
at all with that effort. Clears it away. In the right place to cut out the pass. Beautiful pass. Clattered away. Now maybe the really short route to goal. How about the cross? Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. On to Messi. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. Christian. It's a weighted pass. Well, couldn't bend his run and the flag went up. Park. Sick.
To Sasha Walker celebrating today from Grandad Stan and Gran.
It's with Blanco. Genuine chance. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Suzuki in behind for him to chase. Just needs to stay calm. And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it. A really good pass. Can he take the chance? Well, he so badly wanted to net another one, but the keeper playing his part.
Well, maybe that should have been his second, but you can see another one coming. He's playing so well here.
They favoured a short one here. Really good build-up, but no end product. Now, options are plenty. Just the clearance that was needed. A good vision there. And a threatening-looking ball. And the referee says penalty. Well, no card handed out. He gets away with a rebuke.
Well, a lot of referees would have booked him there.
And a timely penalty save. Gives it a go. A smart stop here. Corner once more.
C.
Played over. It might still be problematic. Not out of the woods yet. Well, they survived the attack. Gori. A decisive clearance it was. Messi. And back now with Park. He continues his run. Now will the cross work out for them? A very effective clearance. Racing forward,
フラ
trying
ン
to
ズ、
catch the
汚
match.
くてできませんね。ここ
Oh,
までに
nice
します。
ball. Can they take
お疲れ様で
advantage
し
of
た。
the situation? Great opportunity, and he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. And cleared away. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. And back now with Gori. Feeding it through. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Well, it could be on for him here. And thumped away. And the keeper more than equal to the task. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players
See,
below
nice.
par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really...
しゃあない W。このフォメは固定で練習すれば強いです W。 自分もここで落ちます。ありがとうございました。はい、またお願いします。トップ下と2トップのフォメは強いんですけど、かなりの数練習をこなさないと難しいかなという感じですね。僕の放送でもそれなりの数練習してますけど。 難しいそう。タイミングが合えば強いんですけどね。やっぱりトップ下から ST へのスルーパスのタイミングは、練習を重ねないと通らないですね。常連の参加者さん次第で、たまにやってますけど。
A crucial day stands in front of them. The knowledge that a win is required to make it through to the promotion match. And no doubt about it, their opponents won't be of a mind to do them any favours at all. Stay with us, we'll have all the action live on EA TV.
「進まないやつですかね」そしたら再起して枠取り直し